Hi, welcome to the Hires Big H Home Kitchen. Today we're going to fix a delicious meal for you. It's going to be a spaghetti dinner with garlic butter and garlic bread. Hires Big H spaghetti mix that we'll use, and also the Hires Big H garlic butter mix that we'll use. So let's get right to it, because I know you're hungry and I'm hungry and I want to try it. Here in the bowl I have some of the Hires Big H garlic butter mix. Then I have a cube of butter, which is a half a cup of butter that I've melted. 2 tablespoons of the garlic mix, and throw it in the butter. You can't smell this at home, but boy, is that tasty. So I am just going to stir that up and let that sit while we work on our spaghetti sauce. I'm going to take our pound of ground beef, which is 15% fat and 85% chuck roast, regular ground beef that you can get at the grocery store. I put a little butter in the pan. Put the meat in. So I have chopped up the hamburger, and you can see that the grease from the hamburger is just collecting at the bottom. You never want to throw away that grease, because that is where your flavor is. And I make sure that all of the meat turns a gray or brown. I'm going to turn the heat down to simmer and let that simmer for a minute while I go to the next step. Great thing about an onion, it will sometimes make you cry. Quarter it, and the recipe calls for a pound of hamburger and medium onion, and then I'm just going to slice it and dice it. So I'm going to take them over to the stove and put them in the pan. A couple of tablespoons of butter in it, because that's how we're going to saute them. Awesome blossom, they're all in the pan. Now I'll do the same thing to the onions that I've done to the ground beef, the hamburger. I'm just going to saute it in butter. It's 5 to 10 minutes on each of them. Don't you love cooking at home? Okay, we'll let that saute for a minute till it's golden brown, and then we'll go to the next step. Right, now as the onions are sauteing on a medium to low heat, I'm just going to go ahead and butter the garlic bread with the garlic butter sauce, the Hires Big H garlic butter sauce that I just made. Just give a really generous layer. Doesn't that look good? Okay, so I'm going to take the garlic butter, I'm going to put it in a pan. Just lay it in. Hires Big H garlic butter mix will be enough mix to make 6 loaves of garlic bread. It's delicious. I'm going to show you a little trick that you can add to make your meal even more spectacular. I'm going to take some fresh mozzarella cheese and put it on the garlic bread and let that cook. It just gives it a little extra taste. It's like a mini slice of pizza. So we're going to take that, put our oven on broil, and just put it in there. All right, that's taken about 10 minutes to saute those onions. Now, take a look at that. Look at that color. It's a rich brown color. That is when the onion is really sweet. It's gone from bitter to sweet just by virtue of cooking it in some butter. Just delicious. Mix it in with my hamburger. There, and then just mix it all in together. Oh my gosh, there's just nothing like hamburger and grilled onions together. It makes a good burger, and it makes a good spaghetti sauce, and it makes a good chili. Okay, I'm going to take the Hires Big H spaghetti sauce mix. I'm going to cut it. It's just a beautiful blend and so flavorful. So take a close look as I sprinkle it in. It's got just all sorts of beautiful spices in there. That got some carrot and some brown sugar and parsley. I'm going to mix it for about 2 minutes. Oh my gosh, that is so tasty. I'm just going to try it by itself. It looks so good. Oh my gosh. We should just sell that in and of itself. It's so good. Okay, so we're almost ready to put on the final touches of our beautiful spaghetti sauce. We're going to put in tomato sauce, which would be a 29-ounce can of tomato sauce, and then some crushed tomatoes. I think it's a 14.5-ounce can. Now I'm going to put in the tomato sauce. I'm going to put in the crushed tomatoes, and that just adds some bulk to your spaghetti sauce. I'll put that in. Just stir it all up. It's just delightful to see food all come together. But we'll stir this and let it simmer for about 20 minutes. Let all the flavors blend and melt together. Okay, as we wait for the spaghetti sauce to simmer, we're going to take the spaghetti and just put it in the pot, boiling water, and cook it al dente. So that means a little less than done. Come back and just check on the spaghetti sauce. Oh my gosh, look at this. Look how beautiful that looks. Family will think you're a gourmet cook, which you are with these recipes. All right, this is our masterpiece. It is so aromatic. The flavor and the aroma is just spectacular. You would think you were in Tuscany or in one of the southern cities of Italy. So I'm going to just take a nice ladleful and oh my stars, does that look good. So I'm going to take a little Parmesan cheese. Any Parmesan cheese would be great. Just sprinkle that on. Now for the best part, I'm just going to taste it. Oh, I just cannot wait. That is the best spaghetti sauce I have ever tasted in my life. I gotta have one more bite. Sauce is hot and the flavors are an amazing blend. Can't wait. I'm just gonna take a taste of this garlic butter bread and see if it matches the flavor of the spaghetti. I don't know how anything could taste better than a beautiful cooked plate of homemade spaghetti and spaghetti sauce and garlic butter. That's just about as beautiful of a taste as you can make under God's heaven. Thanks for joining us for this Italian night, spaghetti around the table.